I now call to the podium Jess, Adina, Franny, Laura, and Samantha.
Now, as some of Steph's best friends, we wanted to make sure that we had something very prepared for her tonight. We couldn't have asked for a better friend to speak about at a rehearsal dinner, but before you get out your tissues and prepare your heartwarming tales of friendship, compassion, and hair braiding, we're referring to the fact that no other friend could provide us with the kind of material that Steph has over the years. This girl was born to be roasted at her rehearsal dinner.
Let's start at the beginning. Steph was a shy, sweet little girl. She was afraid to sleep at other people's houses and make eye contact with boys. She spent Saturday nights sending postcards to the cast of 90210, dressing her brother up as a woman, and watching the Golden Girls. But as she grew up, she came out of her shell, and a new, wild, crazy Steph emerged.
Her zest for fun truly kicked into gear at Indiana, where Steph and I spent 4 years partying in the Big Ten. Our time there was filled with life-defining moments, some of which we have chosen to forget or can't possibly remember. IU is where Steph discovered that blondes really do, in fact, have more fun.
I was a blonde.
Who can forget her stint with hair coloring? Although Roger and Sue shelled out big bucks for her prime education, Steph's most valuable skills upon graduation included learning to type with only one finger and camouflaging those mysterious neck bruises with oh-so-fashionable turtleneck tank tops. These days, while we certainly can't say Steph is ever the first to be anywhere, she's always the last to leave, even if she doesn't remember the cab ride home.
Everyone shut up, please. Now my wife is talking and I wrote the jokes. Go outside or something. Seriously.
I am not Dan's wife, but she's right here. I'm going to speak next, but okay. While Steph truly has a hunger for life, she has an even bigger hunger for food. For such an adorable, seemingly well-mannered girl, she has the instinct of a starving wild beast. We have witnessed her take a half-eaten tuna sandwich out of the hands of a complete stranger and refuse to pay full price for a muffin because it didn't have sufficient blueberries throughout the bag. Steph is also notorious for ruining or losing expensive clothing. As her roommate in New York, I saw all of her late-night cream cheese incidents, which of course I do have pictures of, but I think Steph would defriend me if they were ever made public. You see, Steph would cap off every weekend night with a bagel and cream cheese, which would always end up smeared in her hair and all over her clothes. And then, of course, the next day, she tried to either return the shirt, stating that it came that way, or try to bargain with the dry cleaner for a frequent customer reduced rates. Other times, when shirts would go missing, she tried to blame the cleaning lady. However, our cleaning lady was a 45-year-old man named Gino who primarily wore Umbros and knee socks, so I doubt he was in the market for a Betsy Johnson toothbrush.
And speaking of her wardrobe, now that Steph is becoming a wife, she will have to retire some we like to call her free drink tops. Few people know it, but Steph actually started what would later become a worldwide phenomenon, the wardrobe malfunction. I mean, why wouldn't an extra small, backless, and strapless tube top stay in place? Countless neighbors, delivery men, taxi drivers, and clubgoers have seen Steph's girls. To say they've been around the block is to say we need air to breathe. It's just given. Eric, I know you've got them on lockdown now, but just a few years ago, those babies were out like my hairdresser at the boat.
With an education in fashion and jobs at several prestigious design houses, Steph has always been way ahead of the trends. But if you're privileged enough to go shopping with her, I suggest you clear your schedule. 12 hours and 5 New York boroughs later, she may find what she's looking for. Maybe. Whether she's shopping for shoes at Barney's, toothpaste at Duane Reade, or debating between the Noki or the sea bass at a restaurant, she might as well hold a world summit to help her make up her mind.
When she's not busy deliberating decisions for hours at a time, she's often missing in action. Although Steph is a wonderful friend and always there when it counts, she can be one tough cookie to track down. Usually she's silencing her calls as she's trying on yet another outfit, or still getting a pedicure while the rest of us are waiting in taxi cabs. New York City drivers tend to love us. By the way, Connie, we can still tell when you send us straight to voicemail. Even with that new little berry of yours, time to come up with a new little trick.
Steph, yes, it's true. We couldn't ask for better material to come up with for your speech, but in all seriousness, we're so lucky to have you as one of our best friends. You're caring, generous, and compassionate. Your warm and loving personality is contagious, and you're always there for us through thick and thin.
Not done yet, folks. All right, Steffi, we know you will be a wonderful wife to Eric and continue to be a terrific mom to Ollie. We are so excited to stand by your side tomorrow as you take this next step into your life. You are such a wonderful friend, and Eric is absolutely perfect. We are so glad you found him. He's also a wonderful addition to our group of friends and like a brother to us. You and Eric make a perfect pair, and we wish you both only wonderful things. Cheers to a lifetime of love, health, and happiness. We love you both. Mother! Thank you.
We love you.
What's up next? I knew I was.